So, ibig sabihin, kapag po bumunot tayo ng isang card, so that is a single action. So, hindi po pwedeng na yung mabubunot nating card ay parehas na queen at saka king. So, yun po yung ating tinatawag na mutually exclusive events. Another example. So, in drawing a card from a standard deck of cards, the probability of getting a spade and a club. So the events are said to be mutually exclusive because a card cannot be both a spade and a club. So, correction po, a spade and a club. Ibig sabihin po, once we draw a single card, so hindi po pwede na yung card na yun ay parehas pong spade at saka club. Another example, our last example. So in drawing a card from a standard deck of cards, the probability of getting a red card and a queen, these events are said to be not mutually exclusive because a card can be both a red card and a queen. So, paano po natin masasabi na not mutually exclusive yung event? So, based on the given example po, kapag bubunot po tayo ng card, so ang given conditions there are red card at saka queen. So, pwede po na ang mabunot nating card ay parehas na red card at saka queen. So, example ng card na may parehas na red at saka queen, yung Queen of Diamonds at saka Queen of Hearts. So, yung Queen of Diamonds at Hearts ay parehas pong red at saka queen. So, kung i-compare natin today sa ibang example, so kapag yung dalawang events po ay hindi pwedeng magkasama, so they are said to be mutually exclusive. Pero if an event, so yung parehas na card na yun ay pwedeng magsama, so yun po yung ating not mutually exclusive. So we have to know the difference between the mutually and not mutually exclusive para po ma-identify natin yung probability nung given problems. And so if event A and event B are mutually exclusive events, then we can say that the probability of A or B is equal to P of A, or probability of A plus the probability of B. So we have here two events, yung si A at saka si B. So ang keyword po natin for mutually exclusive events ay or. So once we see or between two events, so ang gagamitin po natin dyan ay yung mutually exclusive events. And ang atin pong gagamitin na operation is addition. So again, probability of A, event A or event B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. So let's have some examples. So what is the probability of drawing a king or a queen on an ordinary deck of cards? Ayan. So we have here two events, yung drawing a king or drawing a queen. So we have to identify first if it is a mutually exclusive or not. So since a card cannot be both king or queen, so wala naman pong kumbaga card dun sa ating deck of cards na mayroong magkasamang king at saka queen. So we can say that this event is, or these events are mutually exclusive events. So therefore, we're just going to add the probability po na king ang mabubunot at ang probability na king bunot. So unahin po natin yung probability of king. So there are 4 kings in a standard deck of 52 cards. So we can say that the probability of king is equal to 4 over 52 or 1 over 13. So nilowest term na po natin. Likewise, there are also 4 queen sa ating standard deck of 52 cards, yung queen of heart, diamond, spade, and club. So all in all, for the probability of king, we also have 4 over 52, or in lowest term, this 1 over 13. So again, balikan po natin, since this is an example of mutually exclusive events, we are just going to add the probability of king and the probability of queen. So we can say that probability of king or queen is equal to 1 over 13 plus 1 over 13, and it will give us an answer of 2 over 13. So now our final answer will be the probability of drawing a king or a queen on an ordinary deck of cards is 2 over 13. Let's have one more example. So a bag contains 7 white balls, 11 orange balls, and 12 red balls. If a ball is drawn, find the probability that it is a white or a red ball. So this is an example of mutually exclusive event since we have here the keyword or. And identify po natin if it is mutually or not mutually exclusive. So since the ball cannot be both white and red, the events are mutually exclusive. So hindi naman po, kumbaga yung bawat bola po ay may kanya-kanyang kulay. And then hindi po pwede na isang bola ay may dalawang kulay. That's why this is an example of mutually exclusive events. So after po noon, we're going to find the probability of white and then find the probability of red. So unahin natin yung probability of white balls. So balikan natin yung problem. So there are 7 white balls. So therefore, our numerator is 7. So paano natin makukuha ang denominator? So i-add lang po natin lahat ng bilang ng bola na meron tayo dun sa bag. So we have 7 plus 11 plus 12 will give us an answer of 30. So ibig sabihin, for the probability of white ball, the answer will be 7 over 30. 7 since there are 7 balls and 30 since there are 30 balls all in all in the bag. And then probability po ng red ball, we have 12 red balls. That will be our numerator. And our denominator is ganun pa rin po na 30. So for the probability of white or red, we have to add yung 7 over 30 plus 12 over 30. It will give us an answer of 19 over 30. And since 19 over 30 is already the lowest term, so this will be our final answer. And so let's have naman po, if the event A and event B are not mutually exclusive events. So this will be, kumbaga yung ating formula or pattern na gagamitin. So ganun pa rin po yung keyword natin. We will have, or we still need to look for the word or. The probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. So ganun pa din po pag-a-add natin. Minus yung probability po ng A intersection B. So when we say A intersection B, so ano po or ilan po yung common doon sa dalawang events na yun. So for better understanding, let's have this example. If a card is drawn from an ordinary deck of 52 cards, find the probability of getting a heart or a face card. So since a card can be both a heart and a face card, example ay king of heart. So siya po ay face card since siya ay kabilang sa king, queen, jack. And then siya ay heart pa din. So we have king of heart, queen of heart, jack of heart. And then we also have yung para sa spade, sa diamond, and sa club. So we can say that these events are not mutually exclusive since a card can be both a heart and a face card. So first, ganun pa rin po yung process natin. We are going to identify yung probability ng heart. So we have here 13 over 52 since we have 13 cards in the standard deck of 52 cards. And then for the face card, we also we have 12 cards. So paano po naging 12 cards? So we have tatlo po, yung king, queen, and jack for the heart. Mayroon din tayong king, queen, and jack for diamond. And then apat po yung ating kumbaga category sa card. So we have there 12 face cards. And then identify po din natin kung ilan yung parehas na heart at saka face card. So example, or for this given problem, we have here the king of heart. Parehas po siyang heart at saka face card. We also have the queen of heart. Parehas din po siyang heart at saka face card. And we also have the jack of hearts na parehas din pong heart at saka face card. So yun po yung mga cards na meron tayong yung na-satisfy yung dalawa nating conditions. So therefore, the probability of a heart and face card is equal to 3 over 52. Or meron tayong tatlong cards na parehas heart at saka face. So balikan natin yung kanina nating formula or pattern. So for the probability of A or B, given that it is not a mutually exclusive event, we are going to add the probability of A plus probability of B, and then isusubtract po natin yung probability ng A and B. So sa madaling sabi po, the probability of king or queen is equal to yung 13 over 52 para sa heart. Okay, so correction po, this is the probability of heart and face card. Ano po, this is the probability of heart and face card. So again po, we have here 13 over 52 for the heart. Then face card po natin is 12/52. And then for our heart face card or yung intersection po ni A at saka B, yung common kay A at saka B, kaya po nagkaroon tayo ng 3/52. So our final answer here is 11/26. So this is now the lowest term and our final answer. Thus, the probability of getting a heart or a face card is 11/26. Okay, so yan, so that will be all for our lesson for Mipuni exclusive event. So if you have any questions or clarifications, do not hesitate to message your subject teacher. So, God bless and keep safe.